everyone! We are back with another video, and today it's all about showing up to grow up. Showing up seems to be a very simple thing. So I tried to ask several people on what showing up means to them, and at the same time looked at the dictionary, and I got the same responses. I got the same idea from both sources. So showing up basically means being visible, being present, attending events as you said you would, and basically just putting yourself out there. One quotation says, 80% of success is showing up. I think we're not going to contend the fact that showing up is really important. Today, we're going to talk about 4 things about showing up that we have to keep in mind so that we get the most benefit out of it and we can give the most value to the people around us. Point number 1, showing up is a test. Showing up is a tricky test. Why did I say that it's tricky? Well, a lot of times when we don't show up, even if we could, we try to give excuses. We try to explain ourselves, not only to others, but even to ourselves. And I say that this test is tricky because a lot of times when we give excuses or we try to explain ourselves, people understand. There are even times when we ourselves are convinced that we don't have to show up. But the truth is, behind all of that, we know that we could have done something to show up. What do you think is the reward of passing the test of showing up? Well, for sure, if you keep on showing up, you will be able to build a reputation of being responsible, reliable, and just having integrity. Point number 2, showing up is all about consistency. Every time I hear the word consistency, this fable comes in my mind. The race between the turtle and the rabbit. Looking at these two animals and knowing their characteristics, knowing their abilities, we kind of feel sorry for the turtle for racing with the rabbit. But we all know that in the end of the story, the turtle wins. When people recall this story, they think that the reason why the turtle won is because of the laziness of the rabbit, because he slept in the middle of the race, right? But on another side, we can also say that the turtle won because of his consistency. It doesn't matter how small the steps he took or how slow he was. The point is he did not stop. So it's the same thing with everybody. Without consistency, we barely get any benefit from showing up. Just imagine going to the gym. If you go to the gym just once or thrice or 5 times in a year, it would be very difficult for you to see any results within that 365-day period. But if you keep at it, if you go in a consistent and regular basis, like every day or 3 times a week, then eventually you will get the results. Point number 3. Showing up is not just physical. So I think many of you are waiting for this because this is very important. It doesn't mean that if you are there physically, then you have completely shown up. When we say showing up, it is not just physical. It's not just your body being there. You have to be there wholeheartedly. Your mind has to be there. Your focus has to be there. If not, then it seems like you're absent just the same. Check out this Bible verse. This Bible verse talks about how some people are able to, let's say, attend worship services and speak words of praises or sing songs, but their hearts are not there. It's far from what they are doing. And sometimes we're the same with a lot of things that we do in life. We keep a person company, but while we are with them, we keep on texting or thinking other things. We're not enjoying conversations. We're just there just for the sake of showing up. Showing up involves your entire being. Be present. Be fully present. Point number 4. When you show up, people notice. Or at the same time, if you don't show up all the time, then people notice that too. There are a lot of people around us who are observing us. I strongly believe that there are a lot of opportunities waiting out there, but these opportunities are waiting for people to be ready. And showing up regularly is one of the things that you have to do to prove that you are ready for these opportunities. I once heard that if you get blessings without being ready first, then those blessings will just turn into burdens. A friend of ours became a high-ranking manager in a very quick time from being a secretary. And probably this friend of ours was not aware that the bosses are actually observing people, looking at them, how they persevere, how they show up every single time that they are needed. But the most important thing about this point is that if people notice, then God notices even more. Check out Proverbs chapter 5 verse 21. People are watching. God is watching. And we have to be true to ourselves. Probably there are times when we want to show up but we can't because of special circumstances. But come on, let's get real. Let us not tolerate ourselves when we know that it's just our laziness or we just don't want to sacrifice. At the end of this video, our teammates were able to share their thoughts on different quotations on showing up. I hope that you can get even more ideas from them and see how they view this simple but important act. Guys, show up to grow up. See you next time. Bye!
People nowadays can easily pretend that they care. Yung parang bang nabobola ka na akala mo caring talaga sila sa'yo. Literally, you can't pretend syempre na nandun ka. Pero yung nandun ka nga pero hindi mo pinapakita yung attention mo sa kanya or hindi ka interesado. Sana magbigay pa rin tayo ng konting effort para maibalik yung interest natin sa tao, lalo na kasama naman na natin. So, huwag na natin palapasin yun and pagsisipin.
Parang po sa sympathy po. Pag may problema po yung isa kong kaibigan, pwede mo pong i-pretend sa chat ko na parang may care ka sa kanya, pero iba pa rin yung pag andun ka talaga yung sa kanya.
Yung 50 cents, pwede siyang mag-symbolize ng pagka-meet mo dun sa expectation sa'yo na pagkakita ka. And yung simple action na pag-show up mo is malaking bagay na dun para sa ibang tao. Yung other 50 cents na nakukuha mo with your performance, yung na-experience mo, yung nakuha mong lesson, sa pag-show up mo, may ma-earn ka. So, yung simpleng pagpunta mo, pag-attend mo, pag-focus, pagbigay ng buong attention, buong sarili mo, and yung mga ideas na pwede mong ma-share kung magpapa-advise siya. Lahat yun hindi mo mapaghihiwalay and matutulungan ka rin nun na mag-grow up.
Dapat sa pag-show up natin, kailangan lagi tayong may goal, hindi lang yung lalabas tayo sa kung saan man, may activities man. Dapat, kahit na consistent yung ginagawa natin, meron pa rin tayong goal at gusto natin yung ating.
Yung consistent na may positive outlook is may reward po. Pinagbubutihan mo yung trabaho mo para syempre makamit mo rin yung goal na yun.
For me po, totoo naman po na kung mahal mo po yung isang tao, alam mo pong magpakita at alam mo pong mag-care sa kanya. Lalo na po pag may problema siya or may gusto siyang marating or makuha. Ang kailangan mo lang po is by just showing up po, mapapakita mo po yung love mo sa kanya, lalo na po pag family.
May job fair. Yeah. Hindi ka naman makahire kung hindi ka mayroon. So somehow yun, kung hindi ka nakahire sa una, then search ulit ng another. Then you show up, interviewin ka, then one day, ma-open na yung door para sa iyo.
Kahit parang small things lang, or parang simple lang yung gagawin mo. But if you keep on showing up, mas yung mga tao, mas yun nga, na mas nakikilala ka nila, mas na-appreciate ka nila. And of course, yun nga, make new connection. So, marami ka nakikilala ng mga tao at nakikita ka nila na, itong taong to is always showing up. So there will be opportunities like sa work or opportunities like promotions.
Kasi alam naman po natin na the end, parang sa atin naman po lahat yung yaman na yun. Sa atin po pupunta yung mga ginawa nating sacrifice para po sa buhay